Hello, hello. Hey, okay. So, okay, so regarding pre-built rooms. So yes, technically in the demo, I could just like copy things that they've done from that scene over. And I've done that in the past where like, oh, I like the way this room looks. I'll just select all the assets and then copy paste. Um, but I think for this, I'm just gonna like create it myself. Shouldn't take too long. I don't plan on having a lot of space, so we were working on inventory last time. So we have a basic system where you can break things down. It drops, you can pick them up. So we're working on inventory and crafting, because then the next thing will be actually placing items. Once I get that all done, it's really just a matter of making a bunch of items that you can do, building the dungeon, populating the dungeon. Oh, I never did a broom. So we're going to have to do that. I did not do the body pickup either, but I still have to figure that out with the body. So actually, let me add this to the list here. Okay, so we kind of have a basic inventory. So that's done. We added the interaction handler to break things. Done. So clean up and remove stuff. We have to do that. We have to make the level. Tools to break stuff down. We did. We're gonna get rid of the saw. I think we're just gonna have the axe. Crafting bench I made. That's done. Crafting is in progress. Triggering events to the dialogue system we may not actually need. we made a dialogue UI. So dialogue UI. Save the card to the deck and then complete it. So we integrated this. We integrated Fmod. That's done. So let's do fix body drag. Still need to do that. Make broom. Make sponge. Need make the hammer build stuff. We need a placeable system for putting stuff down. Place later. And we have to make level. Okay. And then we also need a start game inventory. Like a main menu, I should say. Main menu UI. We need a settings UI. We need a credits UI. We have our task list. If we get all this done, we're done. So let's actually do the broom. I think I want to do the broom. Player, tools, let's add a new tool, room, it's there, unpack, move the collider, equipment. We don't have a floor. Let's actually do the tool selection menu. Instead of wasting time building it in the new UI system, I think I'm going to build in the old UI system because I can literally just drag the component from the Cinti stuff. So the way I do that is I create a new canvas. Canvas tool. Select view. PC over this. We use this now. So this is the screen size that we set. And we want a canvas group. Okay. My mic is, yeah, I know. I still haven't had a chance to like look into fixing it. So if I cut out, I apologize. Just let me know if I need to repeat something or speak up. No, I think you're right though. Em was saying the same thing. She thinks it's my keyboard. She thinks the mic is picking up my keyboard and then thinking my voice is like background noise because it's softer than the keyboard because the keyboard's click click click. I think if I get my arm back, like because I have my arm, I have to like hook it up to my desk and I hang it like up here. It might pick up my voice first than the keyboard, which I need to do. But I want to focus on just don't use the keyboard. Yeah, that's true. I'll just use my mind. Hold on, I'm coding. It's not working. Sorry, I don't have the neural implant yet. Where's the... look this up, I guess. Scenes. Weapon wheels. Weapon wheel. What do we got here? Weapon wheel 1, weapon wheel 2, weapon wheel 3, weapon cross. Maybe I should use the cross. You can buy one of the caps, the brainwave caps. Yeah. Kind of wanted to use this, but I'm only going to have the axe, hammer, broom, pickaxe, sponge. 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. So maybe I should use the wheel. Go for the wheel. So I drag it into my... And then we're going to unpack it. button, content, icon. Okay, so it's a button. Can you bring the latest build to see if it lowers the drop sound effects? I did. I just imported it. Let me shut off my music here for a sec, and then since I know you don't have a lot of time and before you turn into a pumpkin, so I did lower my sound here on the stream, so I'm going to put it back to what it was. Still feel like it's super loud. Maybe this is a little quieter. I'm lowering the sound on the stream though. It's weird when the game initially loads and all the items drop, I feel like it's louder than when I'm actually playing the game. So that just could be like something I have to address and make sure those sounds don't play like right off the bat. I can look into that because like it's like all the items settle at once, so like all the sounds go off, and that could be what's contributing to like the really loud noise when the game starts. But it didn't actually seem too bad when I was actually just picking up one item at a time and throwing it. It definitely did seem softer and tolerable. I used my normal way of building UI, which was to have a visual element overlay, which extended from abstract overlay, because I knew I might have to do this. I think I remember saying this on stream when I was doing it, because I was thinking I might have to use world space UI. I wanted the ability to switch between the new UI system and the old UI system. So I'll be able to do that actually really quickly. So I'm just going to create a new public abstract class called canvas overlay, which extends mono behavior. And then we're going to move this to its own file. I noticed these were weird, so I'm just going to fix these in the order I like them to be. Okay, so then we go to UI, overlay, canvas overlay. And this requires a canvas group. This is what's going to let us fade the UI in and out. Prefer to use canvas groups as opposed to disabling and enabling the UI. So we need a public private canvas group. Now, the weird part about a canvas group is that it has these two parameters on it. Interactable and block raycasts, which you have to set. But when I disable, when I switch the UI off, I want to turn these off. And you should play live instruments on stream. Don't you play your piano on stream? Yeah. So technically you do already. Private bool is interactable. Private bool and block raycast. So we're going to basically just set up bools that represent those things, and we're going to store those right off the bat. So we store the original values. Then looks like Copilot knows already what we want to do. So when we hide this UI, we switch off the interactable and the block raycasts. And we switch the alpha to 0. And then when we show this UI back, we don't just make them true. We set them back to their original values. And then we set the alpha to 1. And the reason why we do that is because you may have set it up where maybe this was just like a gameplay overlay. And it wasn't interactable and it didn't block raycast. So you don't want to like just default them to true, because then you might interrupt your game. So we're going to set them back to whatever the original values were. You have a crappy MIDI. It doesn't matter if you have a crappy MIDI keyboard. It doesn't matter. Public class tool select overlay, which extends canvas overlay. Overlay, tool select overlay. Okay, so we added to our things, and now we got to be able to enable and disable this. I'm also going to put this sort order, so we have on top of everything. We'll put this at a 10. Okay. So now this should automatically get picked up and hidden in the gameplay when the game starts. But what we want to do is we want to create an action map to turn it on. So we have open inventory here. We'll just create a new thing, say tool select. And we're going to remove our actions for equip, hammer, axe, and pick. So we're just going to delete these. We're not going to use these anymore. We're going to make this Q. So now it's going to break our input handler. We can get rid of our hammer, hands, pick, axe. And we're going to need a function now for public void tool on tool select input action dot callback content. Okay, and if it's performed